Hello. Thanks for tuning in to aerobics today. Make sure you have your water close by. We're going to start with that today. You always want to have a hydration station easily accessible throughout the day. I have one of these in the car, one of these on my nightstand. Frequent little sips. Staying hydrated. Very important. You already know that. Let's begin, shall we? With a gentle march in place. For the next 45 minutes, more or less, we'll be shifting weight from one foot to the other. And I always invite you to have a little fun with your walking in place. Feel free to smile. Do silly things with your hands every once in a while. Feel free to express yourself by turning around occasionally, this way or that way. We want to stay moving as much as we can for our time together. And as we move, we try to breathe fully. Inhaling as much breath as we can take in, and then exhaling as much breath as we can push out. Breathe as you move. And that's our aerobic exercise. Moving and breathing. Breathing and moving. Let's toe tap to stretch the front of the foot, taking care of ourselves. This is self-care time. Take the time to stretch the foot. Good. Heel tap. This stretches the other side of the ankle, the Achilles tendon. If you're lucky, you can feel some stretch moving up into your calf as well. Nice heel taps. This next one is strange. Outside edge of foot taps to the side. Can you touch the outer edge of your foot without touching the inside edge of the foot? I told you it was weird. Now, can you touch the inside edge of your foot without touching the outside edge? So long as we keep moving, keep breathing, we're exercising. March it out. Try the toe tap again to the side. Welcome to swing your arms with me. Toes point, the ankle stays facing forward. The top of the foot facing forward. Until now. Heel tap side. Let's take the arms away from the leg. Still swinging the arms, just away from the leg. Slow enough, clearly enough. Move in such a way that you can feel a stretch in the Achilles. Try the toe tap back. It's really just the big toe. And you notice the top of the foot, the front of the ankle, angles out to the side a little bit. Big toe back. I like the arms forward in any fashion. Try the heel tap back. It's hard to get to. Yes. Couple more. Let's march. 3 steps and then a heel tap. 1, 2, 3, heel tap. 1, 2, 3, heel tap. 1, 2, 3, heel tap. To the side. 1, 2, 3, heel tap. 1, 2, 3, heel tap. 1, 2, 3, heel tap. Let's try to the back. 1, 2, 3, heel tap. Heel tap. You can always move slower than me. You can always move faster than me. March it out. Feel free to turn it around. Other way. Shake your hands. Shake your hands side and high. All as we're marching. Take the hands overhead. Up front. Down again. March it out. Jump rope. Just bounce the heels. As you circle the forearms, you'll notice the elbows stay beside you. Circle your forearms the other way, as if jumping rope. March it out. Now the hips. We shake them from side to side, getting the hips to sway. Sway, sway, sway. Shoulders more or less stay level. The obnoxious movement is isolated in the pelvis. What was that about having more fun? In any way that you can, have more fun. Try to pull your belly in just a little bit. The belly button should suffice, but even lower than that, we want to pull the tummy in just a bit. Are you feeling it yet? You can always move slower. You can always move faster. And I encourage you to play with different speeds, as we can do this whenever we want to, however fast we want to. Every day is unique, and it's nice to compare and contrast quick movements to slower, bigger movements. Let's move the hips now back and forth. Here again, the shoulders more or less stay put. The pelvis moves back and forth. If you can march it out as you move the pelvis back and forth. One more time, back and forth. Let's circle around. The hips go for a big circle, hitting all those cardinal points. The side, the back, Other side, front. Let's change direction. Pelvis goes around the other way. And if you can march in place while doing that, please do. If you need to stop the hips, or rather stop the feet to focus on the hips, you can feel free to do that too. Let's march, let the hips go. Hands to the ribs, the low ribs, not too high. So ideally, in time with this step, as weight's on the one side, you dip down towards that side. Tilt the shoulders, the elbows, the rest of your ribs, even your head goes for a little ride. Transferring weight from foot to foot. Good. Find the top. Just the march. And now the rib cage still, playing with it. Move the rib cage forward and back. Notice the arms more or less stay put. The shoulders stay put. Chest, rib cage moves front and then back. Front and back. Ribs forward. Ribs back. One more. Ribs forward. Ribs back. Neutral torso here. Try your best. Again, as weight's on that side, shift the ribs to the side that you're standing your weight on. Here, you want the shoulders to stay level. The collarbone level. Faster or slower, remember. There's no contest, just exploration and playfulness. Try to have fun, even if you get tongue-tied. Nicely done. Let's connect the dots. Front, side, back, and side. Circle the ribs around the eyelid. Circle your rib cage the other way. Very good. Come to center. Still marching. Let's alternately lift the shoulders. Faster if you can. Nice work with the shoulders. Shoulders down. Now back and forth with the shoulders. You'll notice the arms move with the shoulders. They rotate in and out. Shoulders front, shoulders back. Here the rib cage more or less stays put and the shoulders move in relationship to the rib cage. Couple more. Front and back. Front and back. Good. Let's roll the shoulders back 3 times. Roll the shoulders forward 3 times. Yeah. Roll them back again. Hold the shoulders down your back. Tick-tock the skull. If you can, a little smaller and faster. But then, again, slower and perhaps a little bigger. Bring your head upright. Turn your face, jaw level the whole time. Turn your face right and left. A handful of times. So 4 or 5. Depends on how fast or slow you go. Could it be 6, hey? More or less. Turn the head side to side. Face forward. Nice. Chin up. Chin down. Couple more. Be nice. Careful not to whip your head around. Now, circle your head. Very small circle though. Very small circle. Don't stretch the neck. Careful. If you need to stop the feet, feel free to. Change the direction of your small head circle. And then bring your head to still. Arching. Let's sway the hips again. Sway, 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 sway the hips. Big and obnoxious movement there. As big and as obnoxious as you can comfortably make it. As we do, pump the arms. Bring the forearms level, in and out. Forearms up and down. Notice your elbows more or less stay put. Invert the forearms. Yeah! Let it go. Wider stance. Can you still march? Close right leg to left leg, open wide and slide from side to side. As we step to the right, arm circle. The arm circle changes its direction, you see, but it always starts as you're stepping to the right. Back to an arm swing, please. Now pull the elbows back as your legs close. You open the arms, no squeeze, as your legs open. Squeeze. Squeeze elbows back. Try to squeeze. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Work harder. Squeezing elbows back as the legs close. Yes. Now, close the arms long in front. Squeeze the other side of your body. Squeeze your chest muscles to close the arms towards each other. Keep that breath moving. Sliding side to side. Close the arms beside you. Feel free to clap. Massage yourself with a little wallop. You could do that higher or lower. You could go faster or slower. Listen to your body always. Wide stance, swing the arm. Well, the hand starts from back here, and it makes almost a complete circle. What do you think? Can you start the hands reaching sooner and finish later? Yeah, a more complete circle. Notice the heel lifts as you reach away from your foot. Notice how the body moves and feels. And if you don't feel good, move smaller. Take more time to complete each side. Come back to marching. Your arms, pull them up, push them down. Palms up and down. Always have fun. Feel free to move your feet around a little differently, occasionally. Take up some space, so long as you have it. Push the arms forward. Pull. Overhead. To the side. Let it go. Roll your shoulders back. Find your hydration station. A little pause with the march, unless you insist. Little sips. Frequently. How are we feeling? Core temperature elevated a little bit? Let's hope so. A little perspiration? Ooh, I hope so. Let's take the hands to the shoulders. Inhale, 4 steps back. Exhale, push the arms up overhead, 4 steps forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. Front, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms come down. Exhale, arms press up. A couple more. Let's stay here. Marching. Last time we were doing the jumping jack motion. It was sliding from side to side. Here, I'd like you to find center, open, and close from center. Try the arms higher. Now, arms higher is going to take a little more time to complete. You can always go halvesies and move a little bit faster. You could even go quarters and move even faster. The more distance you travel, the more time it will take. Good. Dare you a few. Full out jumping jacks. You do not need to accept my dare. You could just keep going. Go one leg and then the other. March. Try marching the legs wide. Turn your toes a little bit to the side. Bend the knees and extend. Try to keep the posture plumb. As such, we bend the knees just a little bit. Couple more. Hold it down and punch. Faster. Slow down, punch forward. Faster. Legs together, slow down, punch to the side. Faster. Good. Let the punching go. Pump the arms. Notice the shape of your arm. More or less a 90-degree, moving front and back. Let's take the hooking punch. Weight on the punching side. Forearm comes across the screen level, ideally. By the time your forearm's in front of you, the elbow's as high as the knuckles. Good work. You can tidy it up. A smaller step. Uppercut. Forearm straight up and down. Elbow beneath the knuckles. Weight still on the punching side. Notice the shape of your arm. Moving up and down again. A 90-degree, more or less. Cross the forearms in front, pull the elbows directly to the side. We've done a lot of pumping the elbows back and forth beside us. Now we move into that side space. Now every time you pass through the middle, as you change sides, promise me you'll pass through this shape in the middle. Feet together. Elbow lunge to the side. Feet together. It's important. Lunge to the side. Feet together. Lunge to the side. See if you can get your ribs a little further out than your pelvis, and then the elbow even further out. You can move faster than me. You can move more slowly. Elbow lunge. Elbow's the furthest thing out there. If your knee strains, don't go as deep. Be kind to your body. You only get one. Although with modern medicine, we can sometimes swap out parts. They say none are as good as the ones your mama gave you. Your body parts, that is. Good. Legs together. Arms push forward. As they do, the foot pushes back. And we ideally press the foot straight back. Tendencies to want to send it off to the side might be a little easier to stabilize balance. But try, if you would, to send your foot and leg straight back. A little kickstand with the toes behind you. Unless you don't need the toes, you're welcome to keep the foot from touching the ground, if balance is there to take. If balance is a challenge, just touch the toes back. If that's not an issue, only then would you try not to touch. Good. Open the legs wide. Bend the knees. And extend. Bend the knees a little bit and extend up to one leg. Punch as your weight comes to that side. Down to 2, up to 1. Ideally, you can pause a moment of suspension there. Ideally, you can. That doesn't mean you have to. You don't even have to try. You could just know that you can. March for me. Until we choose not to. Bend the knees forward, send the seat back, and rise. Bend the knees, send the seat back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Bend the knees, send the seat back a little. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. And march. Open your legs. Stop the march. Touch for the knees. Smaller but faster. You might touch more of the thigh. Play with tempo. Because you can. Bigger. Will take a little longer. Touch for the knee again. Yes. Bring your legs together. Twist your ribs to the right, to the left. Try to keep both knees facing forward and both sides of your pelvis face forward as your ribs twist. You want to dampen the movement so it stops in the pelvis. Abdominal strength is going to engage. Ribs twist, hips do not. Can you pull your ribs up and off of your pelvis? Like a corkscrew. Good. Now keep the ribs forward, the shoulders point forward. Turn your pelvis from side to side. Try to keep your shoulders pointing forward. The ribs point forward as the pelvis moves. That's ridiculous, right? I hope you find it so. Can. Ribs face forward. Pelvis turns to send the knee across, then a straight leg. Knee first, then the leg. Don't forget to turn the pelvis first before taking the knee, and then a leg across. Try your best to keep the rib cage still, facing forward all this time. Careful of your hydration station. Careful of that lamp. Have fun though. March. Oh, I'm perspiring. Lucky me. Let's tap the heel forward just like before, but unlike before, lean back. Come up, other leg. Heel taps forward. Engage your abdominal strength to lean the shoulders and the head back. You might notice your nose points up towards the ceiling. You could even take your eyes up there. Help stabilize the exercise. Find something in front, find the ceiling. Find something in front, find the ceiling. Longer waist. Always. Even as you come up, you want to keep the ribs lifting away from the pelvis. Couple more, right and left. And come back to a march. This one's odd. It's hard to keep the march moving and then to curl the tailbone under to recover and then curl the tailbone under and recover. Lucky us, we get to take the shoulders and head down as we curl the tail. Inhale, recover. Exhale, hands up. Inhale, recover. Hands are up by the face. Crunch. Inhale, recover. Exhale, face down. Inhale, recover. A few more times. Try to curl the tail under like a scared puppy. Inhale, recover. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, recover. March. Bring the heel of your foot up nice and high as your knees will comfortably allow. Seat kicks, we call this one. Can you feel it working? The hamstrings, the back sides of your upper legs. Anything in the calves? The back side of the lower leg? How about in the front thighs? Can you feel a little stretch as the heel comes up towards the cheek? Seat kicks. Now, you're going to stop kicking the heel up as high. Instead, it's barely going to leave the ground. And instead, we inwardly rotate the femur. As such, the ankle wings off to the side. Inward rotation of the femur. Breathe. Have fun. Let's move the legs the other way. Knee angles out to the side as the ankle comes forward and up ever so slightly. You might imagine a soccer ball right in front of your feet. You just kick it with the inside of your ankle. The inside of your heel. Having fun yet? Say yes. I'm having fun. And march it out. Bravo. Pats on the back. Straight leg kick. Hoi. Step back twice. Forward once with the leg that just kicked. And then kick. Step back twice. The leg that just kicked steps forward. And kick again. 2 steps back, 1 step forward. 2 steps back, 1 step forward. Welcome to push the arms. Watch your surroundings now. That's good. Couple more, each leg. Open the legs wide. And roll the shoulders as you transfer weight from one foot to the other. You'll notice the heel lifts, maybe even the toes. Bring your feet back together. Shake your hips. Back and forth. Shrug your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Again, up. And down. Up. Exhale, down. Try to hold a thumb behind you, or interlace your fingers behind you. Once you've got a good grip, straighten the arms down and back to stretch across the chest. As we stretch, you can always choose to stop marching. This is our cool down period. Arm across the chest. Right arm across the chest. Left arm pulls it more across the chest. Marching is optional. Dare you gaze over the stretching shoulder. Face forward. Release the arms. Left arm across the chest. Gets pulled back with the right arm. Gaze over the left shoulder. And always feel free to stop marching. It feels different. Face forward. Side stretch. Hands to the hips. The left hand gets a little heavier. You can stop the feet if you wish. Feel that right side stretch. Let your head go with the stretch if you don't mind. A little neck stretch in there too. Right hand to hip. Give weight to the right hand. Both sides of your torso want to get long. You are lifting your ribs off of your pelvis. That hand there supports some weight. It also helps push you longer. If you can, let the head go. Could you march this one? Yeah, if you wanted to. But there's really no need. Center. Nice. Left foot back. Right toes pull back. Now send your pelvis back. You keep the spine long and up. You don't have to keep the chin up though. Nice to look down towards the floor. This is a hamstring stretch. And you are not to march while doing this one. Do pull your tummy in though. Keep the shoulders pinned back, the heart forward, the spine long. Back of neck, back of skull, in line with the length of your spine. Cool. Rise. Other leg in front. Send the seat back. Bending through the right knee, left toes pull back. Long spine dips lower if you can. Pelvis is back. Arms support the weight of your shoulders. Back of neck in line with the rest of your spine. This is a good stretch to do throughout your week. Before you get out of bed, before you get into bed. Step through, hands to hips again. Bend just your left knee. Keep the right leg long. As you bend the left knee, the pelvis should shift down and to the left. You're welcome to take your head with it. Feel a little stretch on the outside of your right hip, I hope. Straighten the left knee. Rise. Other side. Bend the right knee, keep the left leg long. The pelvis tilts, so does the spine, and maybe even the head. Feel the stretch in the outside of your left hip. Straighten right leg. Circle your arms overhead. Easy down. 2 more like that. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Let's take hands to prayer at the heart. From our heart, best intentions and best wishes. Let's wish the best for ourselves, the best in health and happiness. And it's hard sometimes wishing the best for yourself. I get that. It feels selfish. Well, here's your time, so giving. Wish the best for those you love and care for. Wish the best for your family, for your friends, so that they may be healthy and happy. Thank you for sharing your time and attention and your best wishes. Nod your face towards your heart, and then inhale the hands up your middle to release the arms. And thank you. Thank you for, again, your time and attention. Please stay hydrated. Do some stretches, the ones that feel good. Wipe off that glistening sweat before too long. Until next time, aloha.